Hi everyone, I'm Olivia, and welcome to today's 5 Minutes of Gratitude, where I'm sharing ways to transform winter's quiet moments into profound insights. And I'm not talking about grand epiphanies or life-changing revelations, though those can happen. I'm talking about discovering the small, powerful truths that winter's stillness reveals when we learn to listen. This morning, watching a cardinal sit perfectly still on a snow-covered branch, I realized something important. Winter's quiet isn't empty. It's full of wisdom waiting to be discovered. Let me share what I've learned, because this completely changed how I experience winter's stillness. First, let's talk about what I call pause points. Instead of filling every quiet moment, create intentional stopping places in your day. Maybe it's taking 30 seconds to watch snowfall before starting your car, or pausing at your window while waiting for coffee to brew. These small moments of stillness become windows into deeper understanding. Here's something that transformed my winter experience: wisdom walking. Take slow, purposeful walks, even if just through your home, and let each step be a question. What's this moment teaching me? What am I carrying that I could set down? What's trying to grow in my life right now? The key isn't finding immediate answers, but letting the questions settle into your heart. Something that revolutionized my approach was creating what I call reflection anchors. Place small reminders around your space that prompt moments of contemplation. A smooth stone that asks you to consider what you're holding on to. A feather that questions what you could let go of. A shell that reminds you to listen to your inner wisdom. Let's talk about silence mapping, because this one surprised me. Start noticing the different qualities of quiet in your day. Morning silence feels different from afternoon stillness. The quiet of falling snow differs from the hush of early dawn. Understanding these variations helps you match your reflections to the moment's energy. One of my most effective discoveries has been what I call wisdom gathering. Keep a small notebook handy and jot down the simple truths that winter reveals. Maybe it's how branches bend under snow without breaking, teaching flexibility, or how birds gather to share warmth, showing the power of community. Nature becomes your teacher when you learn to observe. The next tip might sound unusual, but try shadow sitting. Find a place where winter sunlight creates shadows and spend time watching them move. Let their slow dance teach you about patience, change, and the beauty of gradual transformation. It's like meditation without trying to meditate. I've also learned the power of what I call winter witnessing. Instead of always doing or thinking, practice simply being present with what is. Watch ice melt. Observe clouds shift. Notice how snow transforms your familiar landscape. These observations often carry metaphors for our own lives. Let's explore something I call seasonal journaling. Instead of traditional diary entries, record the subtle shifts you notice as winter deepens, then begins to release its hold. These observations often parallel internal changes we're experiencing, but haven't yet recognized. Here's a practice that's changed how I find meaning in winter: wisdom windows. Designate specific windows in your home for different kinds of contemplation. One for dreaming about the future, another for processing the past, another for being present with what is. Each view becomes a different lens for self-reflection. Create what I call stillness stations, small areas in your home dedicated to different kinds of quiet. A corner for reading wisdom writings, a chair for peaceful reflection, a spot by a window for watching the world. Each space invites a different kind of insight. Remember, winter wisdom often comes not in dramatic revelations, but in quiet moments of clarity when we least expect them. Today's affirmation is, I welcome the quiet teachings of winter. Take a moment to really feel these words. Think about how wisdom often whispers rather than shouts, how understanding often comes in silence rather than noise. Let's say our affirmation together one more time. I welcome the quiet teachings of winter. Thank you for exploring these winter lessons with me today. Until next time, may you find wisdom in winter's quiet moments. This is Olivia, signing off from 5 Minutes of Gratitude, excited to hear what insights winter has revealed to you. Want to experience 5 minutes of gratitude without interruption? Unlock an ad-free podcast experience with Calaroga Shark Media. Get all our shows on any player you love, hassle-free. For Apple users, just click the banner that says Uninterrupted Listening on your Apple Podcasts app. For Spotify or other players, visit calaroga.com/plus. No plugins needed. You also get 20+ other shows on the network ad-free.